It's Wednesday night. It's 8:30. It's time to go live on the internet. Welcome aboard, everybody. I'm going to warn you right now. I'm going to just you need to know this. I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood. I got some sassafras in my underpants. I got a bee in my bonnet. I'm ready to go. We got some folks showing up. If the comments show up, it would be lovely. Tonight would be a lovely night to have no issues with the comments. So let me know where you're watching from. So hey, there we go. Bang, bingo, bango, bongo. And we'll start with this. Some just general overall thoughts before I start saying hello to individuals because I care that much. I really do. Thanks for sharing. The live stream's going great. The website's going great. The podcast, let's keep it going. This is when we got to go pedal to the metal, kids. This is when we really got to share. I mean it, though. I mean it. Like things are going great. Let's just freaking. I don't want to put up, and I'm talking about politics here. This is politics. We're putting up some pretty decent numbers here with this. With the current administration. We're putting up some good numbers. I want more. I want more. I want to win all of it. I want there to be such a big difference between the United States and the rest of the world that literally French people stop in their tracks. French people, they're just walking through some nasty neighborhood, trying not to get like stabbed or whatever. Out to get them morning croissant, trying to figure out how they identify today. And then I have them, boom. The power of America is so strong, it's gonna smack them upside the little French noggins. We'll get some English people too. We'll be the power of our freedom is going to supernaturally smack these people upside the head. All right, I'm going to say hello to some folks. And it is what it is, kids. It is what it is. I know. Trust me, I know. Okay. We're going to talk about Adam Schiff. We're talking about Adam Schiff, and that bug-eyed buffoon, I think he's in real trouble. We're going to talk about the Gregory Gutfeld show. We're going to talk about some shows that I'm doing. And here we go. We're going to say hi to some people. Elaine, God bless you, Elaine. Saying hi to everybody. Saying hello to everybody. That's how you do it. French people walking, but not like Christopher. I don't know if I could do a French Christopher Walken. Mon Dieu. Oh, this baguette tastes horrible. All right, Shifty Schiff. Hey, guys, says Kelly Hayes. How's it going, Kelly? How are you doing? Pencil neck. He does have an extraordinary neck. A little tiny neck like that, keeping up that gigantic bug-eyed head. They should study him. That's what he should do. He should be retired from politics and like donate his neck to science. Let's go, Loftus, says Fred. Hello from Dublin, Ohio, says Nikki. Nikki, what's the best steakhouse in Dublin, Ohio? I had a horrible experience there ages ago. And I'm trying to remember the name of the steakhouse, but they had steaks that were named after golfers. And I had the Jack Nicklaus, and this thing came out. Maybe we shouldn't say the name of the steakhouse. I was horrified. I love steak. And my buddy was the manager of the steakhouse back in the day. This is many moons ago, kids. We're talking about the 90s. In the 90s. Whew, okay. Hey, it's taped. His neck is taped, says Benita. Hey there, you made it late. Hello, Julie. Julie Burke. Julie Burke. I wonder if you're related to, what's that other? Oh, yeah. Her first name was Burke. Okay. The Dems will throw Shifty Schiff under the bus quicker than Kamala can empty a box of wine. I don't know. I don't know if the Dems are going to throw him under the bus. And I don't know if I like the timing. I really don't. It's going to look bad either way. So we got to stay vocal. We have to stay vocal. We can't just assume that we can never assume that other people are taking care of this. Like calling for Adam Schiff to resign. That's good stuff. All over the internets. Resign. Adam Schiff needs to resign. But we also still have everything going on with Brennan and Comey and Clapper and Strzok and Page and Obama, all that stuff. Lisa says, yo. Lisa, I say yo right back. Ken, I'm going to drink to Ken here. Everybody read Ken's comments. So tired of investigations and no arrests. That's it. That's it, isn't it? In a nutshell. I made a video 2 weeks ago, like somebody has to go to jail. Or if nobody goes to jail, then everybody in America gets a get out of jail free card. Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think I was telling the story about being in Spokane, and there was just like freaking, I have to be careful how I say this because of the social media and whatever. There was laws being broken left and right. And now what? I'm supposed to, I'm going to get in trouble for something I do? No, there has to be, if people like in Spokane and Seattle and San Francisco and all these other places, they can all get away with all this stuff. Oh, you can shoplift, but only if it's under this amount. Oh, you're not going to get prosecuted. So that's like, you're just breaking the law and not getting in trouble. What do we get? What do we get? I thought in America, everybody was equal. So if Clinton is going to, have her own email server and do this and BleachBit and do that and top secret classified stuff, but nobody's going to prosecute her. And Joe Biden can do X, Y, and Z, but nobody's going to prosecute him. Blah, 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 auto pen. No one's going to prosecute him. If all these people can do all this crap and not face prosecution, there is no law. There is no, like the entire system that I have less and less faith in with each passing day will collapse. Whoever is really behind this stuff, whoever is making the decisions, and I have my thoughts on that, they need to give somebody up just to keep the illusion going. If we're going to live under the illusion that it's everybody's equal under the law, oh my goodness, good gravy. If they want to keep that going, somebody's got to go down. Somebody's got to go down hard. They can pick. It could be Schiff. I'm okay with Schiff going. I would prefer, and this is what I'm saying, it can't only be one. Because Schiff doing intel stuff, yeah, he should resign. He should resign and hope that he doesn't go to jail. We have to get Brennan, Comey, Clapper, the people from the intelligence community. That's what I say. Oh, Schiff, yeah. But here's the problem with the conservative movement and the GOP. I think they're all timid. They're all scared. They're all like little Howard Sterns. Howard Stern, the ultimate talks about all the stuff that he would do, and at the end of the day, he doesn't do anything. So we need to be the angry mob with pitchforks. We need to be, seriously, we need to be showing up at Frankenstein's castle every day on social media. We demand justice. We demand justice. We demand it, so that they can go, oh my gosh, did you see the latest polls? Holy smokes, we're going to have to keep these people happy. The natives are restless. That's what we need to do. I got something to say that might cause you pain. If I catch you talking to that clapper again, I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, you can't do that. Greetings from the land of Al Capone. And how did they get Al Capone? How did they get Al Capone taxes? Yeah, I don't like the tax code. All right. Yeah, we do. Hello from China, duh, everybody. China. This is why people need to go to jail for breaking the law in America. So it's another like freedom flex. Freedom flex. You've heard of Flex Seal. You've heard of Flex Tape. Now you need Freedom Flex. The power of law enforcement and freedom of speech that will psychic slap someone in Canada. Canada's jacked up right now. Canada's jacked up. You can't walk in the woods in Canada right now. I don't know if this is all of the woods or just a specific set of woods, but they're telling people. And this is the crazy. I see this Canadian lady, and she's like, if you're out there in the woods, and it's not that we don't want you in the woods, but if you get lost in the woods, if you get lost in the woods, we're not gonna come get you because we're busy doing other stuff. And it's like, what? Yeah, if you're out on a boat. If you're out on a boat and your boat starts to sink, we're not going to come get you because we're busy doing other stuff. And I'm like, what are the people in Canada paying taxes for? You're like, the only reason to pay these kind of crazy taxes is to live in some kind of socialist Shangri-La, some kind of perfect socialist society. So if you're going to pay if you're going to pay that much money in taxes like they're doing up in Canada, you should not only get me out of the woods, you should send like a kid on a moped with snacks. Like that should just be part of the deal. If you're going to, like, people always love to talk about, Sweden. If you're going to have a society like that, where you're just taxed so much, healthcare is free, this is free, that's free, then it better be just the absolute best. Just the absolute best. I want foot rubs. I want free healthcare. I want somebody to come pick me up. I want a driver. I want somebody to take me to the mall. All right. If Congress didn't show up in pants, they would probably put themselves in jail. I guarantee those dudes are doing worse than just showing up. Remember that video? That video from the Senate chamber of those two men who were doing unmentionable things in the Senate. I'm no prude. But if you're gonna do that stuff, don't do it. Don't do it in the Senate. Don't do it in the House of Congress. Do that on the Oval Office desk, like Bill Clinton. You knew I was doing a joke. You don't do a wind up like that without a joke. Okay. So I need to tell you guys this. This weekend, Florida, Palm Harbor, a little club called Snappers. I'm there Friday and Saturday. And then to my friends in Phoenix, I'm doing one show in Phoenix on the 28th. And the club called me today. They sent me an email today just saying, wow, like tickets are going fast, which is fantastic, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'm so appreciative. But if you're thinking about seeing the show in Phoenix, you probably want to jump on that pretty soon. I'm just saying. Okay, let's talk of happier things. Sure, Adam Schiff is a jerk. Okay, here you go. It's left-handed day. Or was that yesterday? Or is it today? That's what I deal with. Just a little bit of There's a little bit of a schmudge on all my notes. That's what being a lefty's all about right there. If you're a left-handed person, today's our day. I'm a little ambidextrous, but treat yourself to a little bit of stranger danger, if you know what I'm saying. Just wait till that ballroom is done. Orgy room, says Ken. 9 out of 10 participants, all in prison for hoping. I was gonna sing your comment, and then I'm glad I didn't. Grandma likes to pinch his cheeks just like some sort of jerk. Let's talk about happier things. Come to New England. Come to New England. Come to New England. Come to New England. You're gonna have to be specific. I'm left-handed. I get myself in trouble every day. Yeah, it's a wreck. It's a wreck. Okay. Greg Gutfeld. Let's talk about that because he is the man of the past few days. Holy smoke! I'll be back on his program the 25th. So I'll go to New York, 25th. Then I'll be on the Greg Gutfeld show. Then Phoenix on the 28th, and then I have a show in Denver coming up in September. We'll talk about that later. But how about that Greg Gutfeld? That made me feel really good. I didn't know. I had a good feeling. I had a strong feeling that the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon would get a bump. They'd get a good sized bump from having Greg on the show. And that's probably why they had him be the second guest, because they wanted that to count more. Their ratings went up 57%. 57% increase in the Tonight Show viewership. Their highest rated show of the year by far. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm happy for Greg because I don't do the fake laugh on Gutfeld. I don't like it. Has to genuinely amuse me. What I like about that show is that it is just like 5 different points of view, 5 different individuals. I don't know what anybody else is going to say. I know what I'm going to say, and then Greg will say something weird, and I'll say something back, and then it all goes. But that's what I like. I like the craziness of it, and I think that's what viewers like a lot too. Okay, that guy's going to be whatever. But that's what a talk show. That's what a late night show is supposed to be, in my opinion. That's what the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson was. Like Johnny just had his friends over. It's like, oh wow, what have you been up to, dude? I just did a movie. No way. It's that. And then Johnny, that's what Greg is doing. And I think it's fantastic that a bunch of people went over to watch the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. And everybody over the Tonight Show with Jimmy, they can all think like, wow, it could have been like this the whole time. They had half of America not watching their show. Half of America is just like, I'd rather watch something else. And then the good part for us, and this is the good thing for us to remember, is the power of our viewership, the power of our purchasing power. My God, nobody was like, hey, let's all watch the Tonight Show tonight. We're going to show Jimmy Fallon. So it's like, ooh, Greg's on Fallon. Let's watch. It came from a really good place. That's awesome. We could really make some wonderful things happen if you get enough of us together and we start complaining or we start celebrating something. That's a big difference. Cat, I wondered if you were here. Cat Church Someone offered to sell me a TV with the volume stuck on high. I couldn't turn it down. Sat by the ocean, drank a potion, baby, to erase you. Face down on the boulevard, girl, I couldn't face you. We need to keep speaking up and loudly. Yes, Lisa, yes. Times 1,000. Times 1,000. These jerks work for us. They always want to act like, oh, we have to take this under careful consideration. No, do what we want you to do. I'm getting sick and tired of being right about everything. Thank goodness we have the Donald and the crew in there, just doging it up. We're not going to do that. We're not paying for USAID anymore. Your windmills, we're not getting enough energy out of the windmills. You tried, but we're not getting enough energy out of the windmills. Solar, keep going with the solar. Keep it out of the farms. Put it on buildings, blah, 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 blah. Keep making that better. Has your energy bill gone down? No, it hasn't. It's redunculous. Oh, you have to use these LED light bulbs. Oh, you have to have a smart energy appliance. Oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, because that's the way you're going to use less energy, but we're paying more than ever. It's baloney. So let's do it all. Let's do it all and just keep. I'm watching these interviews with these celebrities and these people, and they're all protesting. They're all protesting stuff that might happen. Oh, ICE might come and they might. Listen, if you're here illegally, you should probably self-deport. That way you can get in line and maybe come in through the big, beautiful door. But I'm tired of all these, like, you know, liberal white women talking about, oh, they're all stressed out and bunged up over some crap that is nothing is going to happen to them. They're not affected by this at all. And meanwhile, on the other side of it, you have people, you know, that risked everything to speak up. I remember people speaking up against the jab and like, oh, you're going to get fired. People, oh, yeah, I'm voting for Donald Trump. Oh, you'll never work in this town again. Like, people paid. There was like legit consequences for people who were standing up and holding true to what they believe in. Like, people on the right, we were getting wrecked for years and years, which is the other thing that makes the Gutfeld thing so sweet. It's like, yay, hooray, our team. But it really, these whiny cry bullies, oh no, it's coming. And they're crying over stuff that doesn't even affect them and is never going to affect them. I'm losing all my patience with them. Our country is fire again, but oh no, we can't buy more water bombers because Ukraine. Preach, says Hartman, preach. When I say I want it all, I do. I want to win it all. Like, all of it. This Randy frickin' what's her name? The chick from the teachers union. We got to take back our public schools. We got to take back the higher learning, the colleges. We have to do something about the student loans. I wrote a thing about this. This is great that we're bringing this up because I talked about it on the podcast, which I all know you listen to and love dearly because it is so awesome. The college loans, you have people who signed up for loans when they were 17 years old. That's fine. They have to pay back the loans. Yes, that's also fine. When you see the interest rates, I don't know where that was tucked into the agreement, but you have about, I think it's 46 million young adults in America have a student loan. Okay, you got to pay that back. You have to pay that back. That's just how this works. I think that the Make America Great Again people, the MAGA people, we should step up and say, if your interest rate is at 17, let's adjust that down to 3. Like I have no problem. Some bank somewhere is like, listen, you want to go to college? I can make that happen, but I'm going to charge you interest on the loan. I think 17%. I think some of these loan rates are predatory. Think about what a hero move that would be. That would be, and it doesn't cost any of us a nickel. It doesn't cost any of us a nickel. It's some of the banks that are like, oh boy, we thought we had this chick on the hook for 19% interest. No, you don't. You don't. You're going to get her for 3. You're going to get her for the standard. I think that would be a monstrously great move by the administration. You know, oh, you would buy so much goodwill, because that's what Joe Biden was trying to do. When Joe Biden was like, we're going to forgive the student loan debt. He's talking about $1 trillion. He's talking about $1 trillion. And he was literally trying to make that happen. And now you see why he was trying to make it happen so hard. 46 million people, 46 million voters. Holy crap. Adjust that interest rate. Adjust it. We don't have to do that. We can discharge all debts, of course, in the education we received. We never learned that. Are you talking about what Joe Biden was trying to do? Yeah, they. Do you guys think Zohran Mamdani is going to win in New York? I kind of think he is. It's wild to see. Even the people on the left are getting nervous. They're like, oh, maybe Zohran Mamdani isn't such a... I don't want him to win. I like New York. I visit New York a lot. I want New York to be nice. But boy, howdy. And this is another reason to adjust the interest rates on the student loan debts. You have millions and millions of people in America who just think that their situation is hopeless. You have people who like, oh, I took out a loan for $35,000. I paid back freaking $42,000. I still owe them $28,000. It's crazy crap like that. Yes, you paid back. The loan should be done. They paid it back. So when you have somebody like that who's trying to play by the rules, like I never miss a payment, my credit, I paid extra, I paid on time, I got my statement today, and it's outrageous. We have to help those people. Otherwise, they're just going to be like, what am I doing? Why am I playing by the rules? It's like I was saying at the top of the show, holy crap, we've come full circle. When you see people getting away with all these crimes, and you're like, why? So why are we even pretending that the law is a thing? I think that's how these college age people would feel as well. They're like, okay, I played by the rules. I did this. I paid back the loan. I still owe a ton more. I'll never afford a house. Life is just misery. This system sucks. We have to let them know that there's good people out there. Yup. Charlie Kirk said the GOP has to show this next generation that they can make life in America more affordable. Yes. Charlie Kirk is a smart fella. I didn't know that he said that, but that's crazy. We're saying the same thing. The Federal Reserve. Now I've gone off the deep end now, because now I'm talking about ending the Fed. The Federal Reserve, their job, their self-appointed job, is like, we want to keep interest, we want to keep inflation at like 2%. We're gonna aim for a 2% inflation. That's what you're aiming for. So everything just gets it always gets up. It's always going up. In their dream scenario, it's always going up. And if wages don't outpace inflation, then we're all screwed. Hey, and then the dollar won't be worth $1. Hey, look at that. Your buying power is worse. Hey, it is time. And this is why they hate Bitcoin. I know I just took the biggest left turn anywhere. Make stuff in America. Make America great again. End the Fed. End the Fed. This whole look it up at some point when you're bored, you have nothing else to do. The purchasing power of the dollar since the creation of the Federal Reserve. I don't think you're gonna like it. Replying, it's okay. What happened? We're trying to get my husband on disability for heart issues. It's been 8 months. He had an aortic disease. Oh my gosh, why is it taking so long? Holy guacamole. Good luck to you on that one. Everyone needs to learn how to prepare them so they're not sending in a double payment for the corporation, especially the tax-exempt nonprofit utilities. Nathan says, if you're a person who supports socialism, communism, go talk to a few people who grew up under that system and have them tell you, yes. Yeah. No one despises socialism, communism, progressive than somebody who grew up in that. Those people. You talk somebody who like escaped the Czech Republic, somebody who got out of Venezuela, somebody who came out of Cuba. Woo! And this is how they sell it. They sell it because the hardworking people who are playing by the rules and doing it just gets worse and worse and worse. It just gets worse and worse and worse for those people. And then somebody comes along and says, these guys are rich. We should just tax them more and give you free stuff. And after a while, you're just like, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. And then no one ever teaches them about what Stalin did or what Chairman Mao did or what all of these other, horror show dictators did. They don't know. They don't know. They can talk to you about Hitler until they're blue in the face. Eliminate the IRS, fair tax. Yes. It's too funny because somebody at the beginning of the show was like, hey, greetings from Al Capone land. And I'm like, and how do they get Al Capone? The IRS, the taxes. Agreed to give high interest student loan debt borrowers some hope for the future, lower those interest rates. Yes, it is the most. It's giving, it's caring. They still have to pay. I feel like, why am I saying this over and over again? They still have to pay the money back because that's how loans work. But the crazy predatory, that should be criminal. That should be criminal. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fly out to Florida tomorrow. I got shows on the weekend. Got shows on the weekend in Florida. Won't you come on out? And then I'll be on Greg Gutfeld the 25th. Gonna scream and shout. And if you plan on coming to Phoenix, you better buy them tickets now. I'm going to Florida in the morning. Gonna be at Snappers in Palm Harbor. Not a lot of shit rhymes with Palm Harbor, so we'll let that go. And it's 9:05 in the evening, so now we'll say so long. Yay, Jamie and Joe Mackey are in Florida this weekend. Huh, and they didn't even call me. Oh, my heart is broken. You guys are fantastic. Why are those pants still on? And go join in on Locals or Patreon. That's my favorite part of anything, of all this. That's where I can let it fly. You guys have no idea the amount of self-censoring I do on this platform. It's really it's amazing because I don't want to get kicked off. We have fun. We have fun at Locals and Patreon. You're all incredible. Are we all looking forward to Slunt Month next year? I know I am already. I'll see you later.